All right, now it's time to assemble. Notice I have my X facing me, the stamp is facing the table. I've got my 45-degree angles, and I'm gonna score those up. My front and back of my house at this point should be leather hard or stiff, and my side pieces are soft because they're gonna bend, just like you can see into the front and back pieces to attach. And so I'm gonna kind of push them into each other, and I'm using water in place of slip, which is just as good as slip. And so I'm gonna turn it and I'm gonna apply some pressure, cleaning up all that slip on the inside there. And then I'm gonna score up my other side. And I'm scoring up really good, nice and deep, because I really want these pieces to stay attached together. But I do need my side pieces, my rectangles, to be soft at this point. We don't put those in the newspaper because we need them to bend, to conform to the shape of the front and back pieces. Now I'm going to start to score up those two edges of my soft slabs. Again, nice and deep, wanting my score marks to be nice and rough so that way my pieces stay together. Scoring up the front or back piece of my house, nice and rough again. And for this one, I'm going to need to stand it up to attach it because I can't put pressure on it in a downward motion. So I'm going to stand it up gently, again spraying water in place of slip. And then I'm going to, as gently but firmly, kind of conform the soft slab to the angle on the stiff front or back piece as I go. After you've finished joining all four of these walls together, you want to reinforce each of the seams, the four seams on the inside, with a coil, just like we did with the box. This is going to help to reinforce those walls and make sure that they stay nice and upright. What I'm doing now is I'm trimming off the excess from the side walls that were soft. Those slabs were 4x6. And there was a little too much clay there just because of the curve in the wall. I didn't need as much clay, but it's better to have more and trim than to not have enough. So laid it on its side and trimmed those edges off. So that way the roof meets evenly all the way around. Now I'm getting ready to attach my roof. So I'm going to score up all the way around on the top edge here of the sides. And I'm going to score the roof all the way around the edge on both pieces. And I am going to attach them. But as you can see, like I'm having to push the walls in just a little bit so that way the roof piece fits. You may have to do this. You may not. It's just because of the softness of the clay at that point when I had added water to it. And so I just had to kind of conform the shape a little bit. And that's totally fine if you have to do that. All right, so as you can see, I've attached the roof, I've pushed it into place, but I've got this little gap here. And so I'm just gonna keep working on the clay, push it a little bit with the modeling tool, just to kind of close that gap there a little bit more. But really the roof, we're just attaching it, and I'm gonna score over that gap there and smooth it out. You may attach the roof slightly differently than I did. I find this to be the easiest way to kind of butt the pieces up against each other.